education, sexual education, from the 3rd grade to high school, every year, a class. Sexual education is important. It is something that you shouldn't discreet about. I heard one guy call it a pootin' fucking laughed my ass off. I saw a The More You Know video about a girl bowling that said she got a period and now she rolled a strike. I said, I'm going to knock it out the park then. Ladies, your body is your right. Any abortion laws, they're canceled. You have the right to choose. If you feel like somebody or something is standing in your way, then I'm going to kill them. Just kidding. The soul doesn't kick on till 2 years. You're 2 years old before the soul kicks on. So the debate of they're alive, do you remember when you were born? Then shut the fuck up. But it's a life, the soul doesn't kick on. Because God is smart, nature is smart. She's not going to kill you and let you be born and feel pain and everything until she knows that you could be viable to live a life. After 2 years old, abortion is illegal. Fuck yeah, all the way. Ladies, you are the number one being to be. Why do angels look like human women? Because of a man named John. It's all the world. A woman knows if she's going to be able to have a baby and sustain a life to provide for it because it calls to them. Gentlemen, there's a thing called nature, science, and a thing called religion, awareness, society norm. Nature says do it. You got to spread your seed, survival, pleasure. Man, have you ever heard somebody say, look, it was just sex, it didn't mean anything. I love you. Same difference. Have you ever heard a girl say, okay, but don't come at me because I don't want to get pregnant. And then your dumbass does and don't tell her. But then when she finds out, she's like, oh my God, I can't believe you came at me. They're pissed. It pisses them off. Top 3 things that women are afraid of in their life more than anything. 1, getting stuck with a guy with a small dick. 2, getting cheated on when they're in love with you. And 3, getting pregnant when they don't want to be pregnant. In that order, no shit. The U.S. is under imperial law. I am the king of humanity, earth, and all the cosmos. I heard you got the best one. Plan B is available over the counter. There is a liquid gel condom by the company Appleseed. It will be produced in mass and free for women. Because women have purses, guys don't. But gentlemen, guess what? It fits in your wallet real nicely. Yeah. It's about the size of a tampon and a little Q-tip. There'll be dispensers in schools. Because I don't know about you, but I was fucking in the 6th grade. Wanting to anyway. And the worst thing that girls fear is being pregnant and upsetting their dad. Yeah, it's their daddy. Or their mom. But it's the dad. My dad kicked my sister. Dad, I'm pregnant. Boom, kicked her. So what did she do? She went on to have a brother who became the Hebrew Messiah, the Archangel Gabriel. Her dad was Helios. He was Ra. It's Ra, duh. So when you're the royal family of existence, you can't be going and doing shit like that, okay, Laura? It was a girl. Or it was a boy. Sorry, he was a boy. My sister Rowena. Laura. I miss him too. When she ran away with the guy, I moved into her room at 3 a.m. I have a son who runs away later on in life. And his sister was moving into his room. I told you this because it's a sensitive subject, correct? My sister won't be any qualms to tell you I got pregnant. I couldn't have the baby. My dad would kill me. And I don't know if you knew my dad. But if you know anything about like the sun god Ra, he's super duper strict and pissed off all the time and he'll kill you. But my dad never broke a law in the life. But hey man, he'll kick your ass. And we ended up okay. Was it mine? No. Again, like a motherfucker to like I said, 97% siblings, family members. Truth. I remember, I had to take a shower with my sister once. But that didn't have anything to do with sexuality. But her friend that stayed the night once, when we found my mom and dad's porno, Debbie Does Dallas, and I was fingering her, Laura, call me. I got a card for you. Do you remember me? I'm Laura Estrada's brother. Badass. Oh my God, if I'd only known. What? Well, later on in life, I'd say, call me. Ladies, you are the number one being to be. And out of you ladies, there's a number one woman. Her name is Pink. Please don't piss her off. That's his wife. But the goddess of gods and goddesses, there's Lucifer. The arc of feminism, power, talent, seduction, fashion, the girly girl, intuition, vengeance, hell have no fury like a woman scorned and so much shade she could throw hell at you. Her name is Stephanie. She gets teased about being a boy. Michael Jackson and I had a talk, and he's lieutenant to the Archangel Michael. She's a dude, John. She told me she's got one. About Lady Gaga. The finest woman I ever saw in my life. The hero to all women. Even Hillary Clinton, Secretary Clinton, First Lady of State, Arkansas, Clinton. First Lady of Government, Hillary Rodham Clinton. Senator, New York, most delegates. Lawyer. The most well-rounded, best qualified politician America's ever pumped out says Lady Gaga is a badass chick. Lady Gaga, if you ever caught shit for telling somebody, I'm a man, I used to be a man, I'm a man. So you got more balls than any of these motherfuckers, tell you that. Marry the Night was your first song. Your best performance was The Sound of Music. The Olympics. Well, that was just for everybody. And next time be careful when you say rah ha, ha, okay? Because Sadie Robertson Huff came and said, did you know rah is a religious phrase? I was like, how did she know that? It primes it. So we all know that you slept with somebody for $1 billion. And that's the motherfucking record. Solicitation will be legalized. It will be an entertainment. You will have to carry a yellow card. 76% of encounters were an exchange of some kind of good or monetary for sexual encounters. Lead up to relationships, and I need us to love each other. We got judged. It's women's choice. Mandy? Do you know Miranda? Miranda, do you know Mandy? Mandy, Miranda. You're lacking in Wowtown. It sucks. Do better. Miranda, I know you can. Miranda Bulb, go. Wowtown Bulb, on, run it. Ladies. One of you, I'm trying to find a mate, a companion. And please, understand this. It's a job. It's a job, and it'll be for lifetime, infinitely, forever. We won't break up. We'll be a king and queen of the people. Stick with the poor. They tell you what you need to survive. Cater to the rich. They drive innovation and jobs. They give you something to do and better quality of living that trickle down. Find a way to make the poor rich But don't let the rich go broke. And always, always send in the girl first. It's a weapon of mass destruction. It's a weapon of mass influence. I call it bootleg credit. Jessica Anderson, thank you for the quiz that you... I want to come home. I miss her daughter. She was so mad at me. John Paul II, my two daddies. Do you want my daddy to do it? Your daughter's boy crazy. The story of the Tootsie Rolls is famous. She's Princess Maylie. She is the daughter of the Archangel Gabriel, the Grail. It says girl. John Paul, Ringo, George, my two daddies. Let it be, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comforts me, speaking words of wisdom. She's the leader of the Ophelium, the children of the Ark. God, Gabriel, the Grail, the Holy Trinity. One part of the Holy Trinity. It's three of three. Heaven, earth, and purgatory. The Holy Trinity. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. The Holy Trinity. Your dad wouldn't even shake my hand. I take that back, he did. That's not true, he shook my hand. He always shakes my hand. It says it right there in the Catholic Church, in marital, shaking hands. Because of your dad. And because of your ex-boyfriend. Ex-fiancé. I already locked it in, you and Paul never break up. Actually, it was your daughter. I've had your back the whole time because I know, Jess, you've had my back the whole time. I gotta tell you something. You were a girl that got a beautiful man, a gorgeous guy, that a lot of girls liked and thought was cute. My family, my dad, when you ran past my mom and go, Henry, and jumped on the bed, is an iconic moment played by trillions and billions and trillions of people. You were laying next to the King of Humanity. The King of the Hebrew, the King of the Jews. The Hebrew, the Henry Estradabrou. Please don't tell me you slept with him. Why would I say that? Oh, because there was a people going around trying to fuck me over, so they were getting like my ex-girlfriend to sleep with my brother-in-law. They were trying to tear me apart, and I was like, ain't facing me, I know women, they'll do that shit. My dad had a phone, it had your phone number on it, and a missed call. I don't want to know. Because our daughter sat in the back of a pickup at my dad's funeral. I turned back the clock on your mom and dad. They're aging backwards. And if your dad passed away or has passed away, let me know. Come and get me, Paul. Don't tell me that. Don't do that to me. Because he believed in me the most. Because I shook his hand. He said, going to church. Irish Catholic. Yep, die hard. And church was right there.